So let us get started. Welcome to the Visual Arts Grade 7 Examination 2023 Review. I am Robert Patmore. I'm your teacher for the year. So, the topics we covered this year: elements and principles of design, art critique, print making. So our elements of design are line, shape and space, color, texture. Our principles of design are balance, variety, pattern, rhythm and movement, proportion, emphasis. So, how we started. In class, we defined these areas as elements. We call them our nouns, what we use to create the artwork. Principles we refer to as our verbs, how we use the elements in the artwork. So, let's look at where they came in the examination. So let's look at how our elements and our principles affect our artwork. So we started with the elements of design, line. Here are the questions that related to this element. In art, a line can be defined as, do you remember what the definition will be? So is it A, something we stand in to get lunch? A path traced by a moving dot or mark, something you draw straight, an area clothes is hung on to dry. So the answer is B, a path traced by a moving dot or mark. Why? You see, lines show direction and get their names based on the direction each goes in. Our next question. There are dash types of lines. So are there 1, 2, 3, or 4? How many types of lines are there? 2. Why? Lines will move in a straight or a curved direction. So the type of line created is either a straight line or a curved line. So here we are. Lines are always straight. I'm quite sure you should be able to understand this one as we just reviewed when we said types of lines. So the answer here would be false. Lines will move in a straight or curved directions. So it means the type of line that's created might not always be straight. Our next question. There are only 6 types of lines. Now I'm quite sure this one should be also easy for you. Look at the question again. Pay attention to what is asked. Look at the key words in this question. So obviously, for true and false, our answer will be false. Can move in 7 main directions. So if you take a look, here are a few of those 7 main directions. But be reminded, there are only 2 types or 2 groups of lines. Horizontal lines are drawn in a left to right direction. What do we think? Now we're talking about the direction in which the line goes. If you remember directly how we explained the line of horizon, our answer here should be true. Why is that? Horizontal lines or line of horizon are one of the directions representing things that are flat or laying down. It is drawn across the page left to right. See the directions of all the others. So we have vertical, we have horizontal, we have diagonal, zigzag. These are also considered as straight lines. Now, there are two types of lines. We heard this question already, right? So what's your answer? Are there two types of lines? Of course, the answer here will be true, as explained in our previous review. Now, lines that move from left to right are called vertical lines. What do we think? What did you put down for your exam? The answer here should be a resounding false. As we explained earlier, looking on those light directions, vertical lines go from top to bottom. And please, let us not use the term north to south, because on our paper, we would not be able to identify those cardinal points, as our paper has only 4 sides, top and bottom, left to right. So vertical lines are drawn from the top of the page to the bottom of the page. Doesn't matter how you're holding it, as long as you're going in that direction, the line becomes vertical. Now, let's move on to shape and space.